Brad, the circle has become complete.
What have you dragged me into?
Back in the day,
I thought I was free.
there was this little mod in a game called Warcraft 3.
Just when I thought I was out.
Known as Defense of the Ancients.
Uh-huh.
And now,
That's what that stands for.
Dota 2, has been here, but it's now usurped by another custom game.
A mod for a mod.
A mod within a mod. How deep does this go?
Hottest game of 2019?
This is Dota Auto Chess.
So you're saying it plays chess for me?
Yeah, dude, it's great. You just
I'm terrible at chess.
You pick black or white, and you just let it rip.
All right. So it's like gambling.
Yeah!
I put everything on black.
This game just kind of blew up out of nowhere.
Yeah, I've been hearing about this since, I think, the start of the year, really.
Yeah.
But I still don't have much of a clue what it is.
So we're gonna hop right in here.
Okay, and this is like, okay, so you're under arcade here. Can you back out to the main arcade tab? I just want to make sure I understand where this thing is and how it's being presented.
Right, so arcade is kind of their custom map tab, which hasn't had a lot of support lately, right? When it came out.
Arcade is where original Dota would have showed up.
Exactly. And there's some mainstays here, like Overthrow has always been a popular one. That's just like a lot of Dota fighting. And Angel Arena is another old Warcraft 3 mod.
So yeah, I guess I never got the sense of whether people were into the arcade in general or not. I just never got the idea that specific mods were sticking.
Yeah, there's been ones that have come and gone. GemTD is a fairly popular one.
There's Pudge Wars, so of course.
Yeah, Pudge Wars.
Some things.
But this one you can see right here, 27 lobbies compared to all these other ones. Yeah. We've got 87,000 people playing now. This number here was under a bit of a question mark when it first came out. People kind of thought it was bugged, but sure enough, this seems to be accurate. This morning when I logged on, it was 130,000.
Jeez.
And just for reference, there's 590,000 people playing Dota as a whole right now.
That's pretty significant.
Yeah, even if you just look on a friends list here, I've got 2 people playing Dota Auto Chess, one person not.
Instead of actual Dota.
But let's hop in here.
This is out of China, is that right?
Yeah.
Mod team in China?
This is a fairly small group of people in China maintaining this. Might take us a couple tries here to get into a match.
It's just one-on-one?
It's 8 players.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Everyone, so it's kind of PvE at the start, and then it becomes PvP.
Finally, chess has gone fully multiplayer.
Not since Chess 2 have we seen such innovations in chess.
Waited centuries for this development.
I guess it's kind of chess in name alone, and some of the trappings around it, but really it's more of a strategy tower defense.
Oh, okay.
Not really a tower defense, but you'll see. It kind of starts slow, but then gets really wild as you go. It's pretty cool. The mod support seems strong from this team. They just did a Reddit AMA, to kind of road mapping what they want to add. They're kind of focusing on adding more chess pieces, which are the units you use. There's a limited amount, but it's kind of a game about dealing with RNG.
Okay.
You kind of have random units to choose from, and you start working towards a strategy, but the best players I've found out are really good at adapting on the fly. So it's kind of a game about mitigating bad rolls and kind of dealing with what cards you're dealt.
Okay.
Not to mix too many game metaphors between chess and cards and all that. It's got its own internal ranking system, which is pretty cool. There's leaderboards. The tutorialization in the game is not great. If we just kind of minimize this, I'm still going to load in, but you can go to their workshop page, and they've kind of got some Google translated sort of 5 basic gold around automatically. 1 gold for beating your opponent this round, extra gold for win streak or lose streak, up to 3.
How to put more chesses on the battleground.
Yeah, so but there's plenty of tutorials on YouTube and stuff like that.
Sure.
A lot of the top Dota streamers are actually playing it. Even people like Bulldog and Sing Sing and the like. And then I've seen some, Hearthstone streamers, some other just kind of general strategy game streamers picking up on it.
I'm excited to see what it is.
Yeah.
If Nathan GD here
Nathan GD
it deigns to load in.
There's always one, I'll tell you.
What's up with Dire Donkey?
That's your player. So it has its own little shop system, actually. You can spend money to unlock different couriers. And your courier is like your player unit where you're dropping pieces and stuff.
Okay.
You have to like buy candies and then use candies to unlock stuff, but you're also awarded candies if you win.
Okay.
So there are systems in there to kind of get free stuff.
Candies, huh?
Yeah. There was a little bit of somebody just straight up left and said, "Nuh-uh, F this."
Thanks, Nathan.
Oh man, he's not gonna, I'm bailing.
Yeah, this does not look promising. Is this, do you know if this is cross-region?
Yes, okay. I believe so. It does have dedicated servers, which is nice. A lot of the higher end custom games will have the option to get those.
Oh, anime avatars.
Oh yeah. Only 2.
Okay.
Oh, so yeah, we're going to Japan, it seems.
Okay.
Beat higher level players to earn more points.
Okay.
I didn't know it was like had ranked calibration settings so I was like kind of loading into games, playing a round or 2 and leaving. So I calibrated awfully low and I've been climbing up since.
That's cool. Sounds pretty elaborate. I didn't realize that the mod tools have support for like dedicated servers and skill rankings and stuff. Good lord, man.
What?
Okay.
What is happening?
Dota is happening.
So unfortunately, when you're searching for a regular Dota game and you don't accept, you have to wait 5 minutes.
Right.
In arcade games, you can just kind of keep missing the queue, so there's a lot less importance.
A lot of people just bailing when they feel like it.
They're just like alt-tabbing and not really caring. This is the longest it's taken me to get into a game, though, of course, when we try and do it on video.
I think I'm coming up on like a year and a half since I played Dota.
It
was like a year ago, October was the last time I played a match.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah. I've played a lot of other games in that time.
Yeah, that's the thing. It really frees you up to kind of do whatever, play other games, learn a new hobby.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, dude. You accepted last time. There you go.
Okay.
And surely everyone's going to load in right away. So basically, to kind of break it down, how the game works is you get a random sampling of 5 units, and each unit has a class and a race. So it'd be like Druid Warrior or Orc Mage.
Okay.
And you build a team, and if you have multiple of the same class or race, you get bonuses. So like if you have 3 warriors, all your units get plus armor.
Okay.
Or if you have multiple orcs, all your units get plus health. And then if you get 3 of the same unit, you can combine them to upgrade to a more powerful unit.
Okay.
The pieces kind of fight on their own. You don't control them at all. You just kind of control where they are placed on the board, which is a major part of the game that I am still really working out.
I think this is going to happen.
Yeah. Now, hopefully, whoever the leader is will just lock us in so we don't have to wait this whole time.
Are people, what is this phase? Are people supposed to team up? Or?
So yeah, this is like, if in other arcade games, you can like, this is where you can shuffle the teams around and stuff like that.
So is it just an 8-person free-for-all then?
Yes.
Okay.
It's kind of a last man standing situation.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Fine, we actually check out this video game.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is my piece. So you see everyone else is kind of around here.
Oh, is each one of these is a player?
Yeah.
Each box?
So you start with 1 gold. All the pieces cost 1 gold. And then you just place them on the board. You have to place them on the back half. So any of these squares.
Okay.
And you can move them around to any square. They'll kind of like lock into the square. You don't have to worry about like, oh, I didn't put them in the center or whatever.
Does it say what that unit is anywhere?
Yeah.
Like when you select it?
So Clockwork is a goblin mech.
Okay.
So you see here in the description, if I have 2 mechs, HP regen increased by 15 for all friendly mechs.
Okay.
If I have 3 goblins, armor and HP increased.
I see.
So the first couple rounds are just, you fight some creeps. You pretty much always win the first round if you just get a unit down.
Does your donkey do anything, or is that like
No,
a cursor?
Yeah, it's basically just like the player character.
Okay.
You can, so your options are move pieces around, bring pieces back,
This is a mod-ass mod.
Yeah, wait.
Just all this giant text flying across the screen.
Mech, goblin. Okay, we're going to keep up the goblin mech path.
Okay, so you're basically deciding if you want to like min-max one type of unit or kind of diversify.
Totally, and so the thing is, the more, there's kind of a limited pool of each type of unit, so you want to look around and like, if I saw multiple people going for goblins and mechs, my odds of getting those go down.
Oh, everybody shares the same pool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the same like 5 units, these are random every time, but like there's a larger pool of a certain number.
Okay.
So because I have 2 mechs, I got this self-repair buff going.
Okay. Do you have any manual control over them, or do they just do their thing?
No, they just lock in and do their thing. They have different behaviors based on their class. So like warriors will kind of always run towards the closest guy. Okay. Assassins will always go towards the back line. Let's get another goblin mech. Pretty decent rolls so far. You really want to, early on, you really want to focus on either getting 3 of the same type of unit or 3 of the actual same unit so you can upgrade it to like a level 2 unit. You can see these presents here. Items are kind of randomly dropped from enemies and you can just kind of place them on. So if I want to, Brad, you probably don't even know about crowns.
What is a crown?
Crowns are a new item in Dota 2.
I don't need to know this.
So this is the last round of creeps here. And then what will start happening is you face random opponents.
Oh, okay. Oh God, clockwork.
Yeah, he might not make it, but he'll respawn
it's okay.
At the end of the round.
Not permadeath, I see. Okay. Are you earning anything as you fight?
So you're not earning stuff. If I was to lose, I would start taking damage. So you see this 100%, that's how much health everyone has. Okay. And so pretty soon here, we'll buy another clockwork and just leave them out here. So you see I have 3 out of 3 pieces on the board. As you play, your level goes up, and that's kind of, your level is how many guys you can have out at a time.
Okay.
Let's get this ring of health on my timber saw, because he's kind of my tank, and I want to move my guy back here, so you don't really need any Dota knowledge to do well in the game. Where the Dota knowledge comes in is like, I know that Timbersaw is a tankier unit than Tinker,
right?
So I'm going to put him in front. Every unit also has one spell, kind of one of their signature spells. So like Tinker has heat-seeking missiles, and you see here, he's slowly getting mana throughout the course of the round whenever he attacks or is attacked. And then once they have enough mana, they'll do their spell.
Okay, automatically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So right now I'm fighting this player.
Okay.
And presumably somebody else is fighting me.
It's sort of like cloning your units into their board?
Yes, exactly. So that was somebody's real unit and unit formation.
Okay. But not their actual units. Like they still have their units.
Totally.
Okay.
And you can see here, I beat somebody I beat him on my board. It said 3-0 because I had 3 of my units left at the end. But also it shows you like if you win on somebody else's board. So my units go over here or something and fight. And I didn't notice the text scrolling, but it'll tell you like, oh, you beat this other player. And that doesn't give you anything, but it'll kind of give you an idea how you're positioned against other players.
Okay.
So right here, this is against REM. You can see here, the units will start kind of moving automatically. Morphling is an assassin, so he went to the back line.
Okay. This is looking good for you.
Yeah, the Goblin mech strat, I've had some decent success with. They kind of fall off later, so you need to transition. But.
So big in the meta.
Yeah, they're also kind of constantly patching and changing stuff. So you see here, we'll look for my name. Somebody 4-0'd me on their board, so Brave Shrine just wiped me.
Oh wow, okay.
So I have to know like, okay, if I'm gonna go up against Brave Shrine, I might need to like worry about that. Got my 3rd clockwork.
So can you merge?
Yep, I just bring all 3 out, and then they come together.
Oh, cool.
And I might as well get one more, because I have 3 out of 4 placed, because I've leveled up. You see there, I'm level 4.
Okay.
Means I can have 4 units out. The way gold works is a little interesting. So you can get gold off of a win streak. Once you start getting 5 wins in a row, you get bonus gold at the end, or a lose streak. So there's kind of a comeback mechanic thing there where if you're getting stomped, you're losing health, but you're getting money. There's also interest. For every 10 gold you have at the end of the round, you get 1/10 of that up to 50.
So there's some incentive to not spend all your gold?
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay.
And you totally can spend all your gold because you get this random 5 assortment of units, but then you can also re-roll for 2 gold. So like if I really am looking for like another clockwork, I can just keep re-rolling for 2 gold a pop until I find a clockwork. Okay. I have what do I have? A dragon, elf, mage. Let's get some more mages going. I kind of want to save up to 50 because that's the maximum amount of gold you can have for interest.
Okay.
So since I'm doing well, I'm not losing any health here. I'm incentivized to like spend as little as I can and just keep the win streak and the interest coming.
Oh, you're in first place, aren't you?
Yeah, I haven't taken any damage, luckily.
I assume the health is the ultimate kind of determining factor in victory?
Yeah.
Like it's just if you run out of health, you're out?
Yep.
And whoever is left at the end?
And you can see here, this is kind of the player's rank. It goes pawn, knight, bishop, rook, currently, and then 1 to 8, or 1 to 9.
Is that like an overall rank?
Yeah.
Like all matches you've played?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then you can even see like there's a global leaderboard, there's a friends leaderboard. Oh wow, they've gotten up to king. That's the first time I've seen those. So I lost there, actually. I took 7 damage.
Okay.
So I didn't notice who I lost to. So there's a lot of things to keep track of.
Yeah, it feels like it kind of throws a lot at you.
Like if I lost to the top player, it's not that bad because I can just sit back and hope I beat some more low-level players. But if I lost to somebody low-level, that's a sign of like, okay, maybe I should start spending some more money.
Okay.
Again, just good to every once in a while glance around and see what people are building. I see a lot of warriors, Jug and Tusk and stuff like that. I don't see a lot of mages and I don't see a lot of mechs. So theoretically, I have a pretty good pool to pull from here. Though it looks like a lot of people have leveled up. You can also spend gold to get experience. It costs 5 a pop.
Ooh, that's looking rough.
I'm just gonna level up to 5, yeah. The higher level you are, the better units you have. You have better odds to roll better units. And in fact, you can just see, or I'll do that after.
Ice is nice.
Get another CM.
Ice is nice.
And then I can pull her out. So I'm gonna actually start maneuvering a little differently, get my guys in the corner here, put my burly guys in front, put my mages in the back line. Okay. You can click this. So this is every unit in the game.
Yikes.
It shows their cost, and their cost isn't directly associated with their level. So like I can get up to level 3 guys, I think right now. But if I keep leveling up, I get access to the stronger characters. Oh, this is really starting to fall behind here.
Yeah, I think they already got one of your guys, right? 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not looking good. Yikes.
So this is where the kind of pivoting comes in, where I had a good, solid early round, and I was like, okay, I can coast on by, wait for some more mechs and stuff.
Let your interest accrue.
But I might be incentivized to spend a little money here. We'll see.
What is the makeup of this person here that
So he's got
totally destroyed you?
Some warriors, a lot of warriors it looks like.
Okay.
No mages. I'm gonna start rolling here. Human beast. Oh, here we go. Timber saw. Let's go for Shadow. I know Shadow Fiend is good. I haven't tried him in a strat a lot, but I think it's gonna be a couple more rounds of me not doing much and hoping for the best.
These matches go kind of long, it looks like.
Yeah, they definitely can get up there.
Unless like the health loss accelerates as you get deeper in, I don't know.
Not really. So the way the health loss works is you lose 1% for every enemy unit left. So like if they have 5 guys at the end, I take 5 damage.
I see, okay.
Every 10 rounds after the first couple is a NPC round. And they're rough. They're no joke. It's kind of a good barometer for how you are doing compared to like the field.
Are you getting like character level XP by killing specific enemies, or is it just finishing a round? Like,
I'm not 100% on that yet.
Like, I'm wondering. I assume like the more enemy units you kill, the more XP you get.
That's what I think too. And then of course you can manually spend money to level up. Getting a lot of 2 ofs, 2 timbers, 2 tinkers, 2 shadow fiends, 2 pucks, 2 CMs, but no third of each. You really want a level 2 unit by now. And you can see, like, I don't know, this guy's got a level 2 AM, a level 3 axe, holy cow. That means he had 9 axes at this point.
You've only got that 1 level 2 clock, right?
Yeah, so this is Rem. I'm losing against this person. Yikes. Now I'm down towards the bottom. I'm gonna need some good rolls here. Oh, and on, yeah.
Auto chest giveth and taketh away.
Here we go, okay. And at least got a new timber. It's really easy to skip over heroes that you actually need if you're just rolling really fast. So you gotta like really pay attention.
Oh, did you just merge those?
Yeah, I got 3 timbers now. I'm gonna keep rolling. Really want a 3rd Shadow Fiend, but I'll take a 3rd CM. Oh, I don't have enough time to merge them though. In this little ready phase, you can't do anything. You can also sell pieces. The number of pieces you can buy is limited by how many slots you have here. So you really have to like start making decisions later. If you have like a lot of 2 ofs like this, and you see a 3rd, it's like, okay, well maybe I have to sell a couple just to make room. You know, things are not looking good here, but I'm starting on a lose streak. So I'm actually gonna start getting some pity gold.
Yeah.
And I'm actually gonna let it rock for a couple more rounds. Let's combine the CMs out here. I think CM's a pretty bad unit, but she has her Arcane Aura passive, which makes everyone else's mana go up faster, meaning that they'll get their spells off faster. And spells really are strong in this game.
Seems like it has a massive learning curve.
Totally.
I mean, you know, it's based on Dota, so I guess that's not surprising. But just figuring out what every one of these units does and all the nuance to their different passives and abilities and stuff and how they interact together.
Yeah, and then like positioning them on the board is something that I have really no idea. I see a lot of people doing different layouts. Like some people like to put them all in the corner, some people like to put them all in a line, some people stagger them. So I only took 3 damage that round. I'm starting to fight back a little better. But you can see on this guy's board, I still got 4-0'd. Here's the Courrier Shop. You see, you can. Well, let's do this first. Let's go one more.
Still no Shadow Fiend.
You can like. There's like a I have no idea how this works, but there's an eBay QR code.
What?
You can get random couriers.
I don't think I would be brave enough to scan that, personally.
Yeah,
but,
scan at your own risk for sure.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a controversy because they're using workshop couriers that aren't in the game yet, which are like, you know, anyone can make a courier and put it up, and then if it gets enough votes, it goes into the game or whatever. You know, and there's been a lot of problems with the workshop. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say things maybe starting to turn around, maybe.
All right.
Maybe close.
I'm gonna lose my lose streak gold if I win here, though.
Hey, look at that.
So yeah, Prophet will summon Treants. A lot of units kind of have their one signature spell. Shadow Fiend has his ult. A really good one is Tide. He'll just get the Ravage in there, and that can kind of get the whole board going. Okay, Alina's a mage.
So if you win the round, I assume you take no damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
3rd Tinker. So, get these guys out. My problem is I don't really have any tanky guys. I would love to get a level 3 Timber since he's quite strong. I should also probably start putting these items on. Oh, I guess it's every 5 rounds for an NPC, not every 10. See how the other people are doing. There's some, I've heard, and this is unsubstantiated, that the more items you're holding, the less likely it is that items will drop. So you'll see players do this where they'll just kind of leave lesser items on the side. Oh, wow.
Huh.
Oh,
that's a lot of stuff.
And then it works the same way with like item combinations, where if you have all the parts for like a blade mail, it'll make a blade mail.
That's cool.
Yeah. So
blade mail.
Hearing all these Dota terms doing anything.
I'm sitting here trying to remember what makes a blade mail, and is it ring of health?
It's broadsword.
Broadsword. It's the chainmail or whatever.
Chainmail, yeah, and we got 4 witch doctors.
Maybe it's not.
Let's level up here. Oh, I don't have enough. Maybe if I sell. Fuck Shadow Fiend. Fuck Lena. Level up. Oh, get him out there. Put him back here. Sweet.
What is that one?
Level 2 witch doctor.
8? No.
7. Oh,
7.
yeah, I had 8, but then it said too many pieces and it just randomly picked one of mine and put it back.
Nice.
Witch doctor's really good because he's got cask and that can do a lot of damage.
Sure. Probably does a stun. I assume it stuns.
Yeah.
Like normal.
Yeah, so like there's like normal Dota things you have to worry about, like stuns and stuff. There's certain classes that have, like less affected by disables or, less affected by magic damage.
Why are they hitting your donkey?
Yeah, my poor donkey.
Why would they do that?
My donkey's been through a lot.
Man, that guy at the top is really doing it.
Let's see if we can find him.
He's barely even lost.
Or pucks.
A game of some sort?
I don't think I've ever played Puck in my life.
I like Puck. Puck was one of the few mids I feel like I can do okay with. Where are we looking for? We're looking for... Is that him? Nope. Here we go. So it looks like he's got a lot of warriors and maybe some elementals. TA is really good. You can, go on like, there's a auto chess subreddit that has stuff like individual tier lists for all the pieces and like class and race tier lists and stuff like that. There's a lot of theory crafting around this game, which is cool. It's, like you said, it seems like it has a very high skill ceiling. There's a pro player and streamer named BSJ who put on an auto chess tourney, and Valve actually got involved and like helped sponsor it.
That's cool.
So it seems like they are like all for this.
Yeah, I was wondering how Valve would react to this because I guess anything that gets people more interested in installing Dota and checking it out is a good thing.
Yeah, and with the artifact not quite lighting the world on fire.
Man. Not sure what to make of that. Have you messed with it anymore?
I went back one or two times after that big patch where they added like leaderboards and all that.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't know. It just seemed so hard, and there was. It didn't feel like it was worth it. And now you see people complaining about like, oh, I waited 15 minutes just to play the same guy 3 times in a row and stuff like that. It's quite a bummer. And then there was the possible news that Richard Garfield is no longer at Valve.
Oh no. Well, that's not super surprising. Honestly, a guy like that I would expect to be there for one project and then bounce.
Yeah.
Like, what's he gonna do? Like turn around and make another card game at Valve, immediately? Probably not.
Probably not. I mean, and we don't know if like who would be in charge of balancing.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Tinker, get your rockets off.
Tinker loves to get his rockets off.
So I've stabilized a little bit. I'll get, I'll do, if I beat 2 knight players, it'll be great because like, I'm a pawn and that can really turn it around. I need some more tanky guys.
I would assume the attrition starts to kind of snowball as the lower level players get knocked out.
Yeah, totally.
Because then you are more likely to get matched up against the good remaining players.
Yeah, and I haven't quite determined how it's figured out, but sometimes you'll play against the already defeated players too.
Oh.
But not always. I think maybe if they're like still in the game, it'll still spawn their units, but if they leave, it won't. There's a lot about this game I don't know though. So you see this guy's got Kunkka boats flying in
Yikes.
here.
Yeah.
Who am I playing? I'm playing the second place guy right now.
What's going to happen to your donkey?
Hell,
He's almost dead.
I'll just hide him over here.
I am still not clear what that unit does.
The donkey?
Yeah.
Nothing really. It's just a piece so you can move, like use these commands to move pieces around. And you get to run around.
What is this? A game of some sort?
Start spending all my money here. Things are starting to get dire.
Ah.
Dota humor. Remember when I sold that Shadow Fiend?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Don't touch me.
Speaking of, when you sell a unit, you get the items back that you had equipped to it. Otherwise, it just kind of randomly. Otherwise you cannot redeem item. You can't like take items off of a unit once you put them on. Once it's on until you sell them. Okay.
Are you getting anything out of these creep waves?
Just gold.
Just a chance to get some gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
This feeling, is it?
Furbolgs.
I need one more timber, and I can get a level 3. So I think I'm gonna roll hard for that. Oh, I should have taken the puck. Oh, I don't have enough to take the puck, but you can lock it in. So like, if you click this lock button, you're gonna get these same 5 units, but not another random selection after that.
Okay.
So since I'm out of money, and I wanted that puck, I'm just gonna lock it in there.
I see. Just kind of wait until you have the cash for it.
Yeah. Once you get in this late game, there's a little bit of lag at the start of levels while the AI kind of figures out what all the pieces are gonna do. Who am I battling? All right, this guy. So right above me. Presumably this would be a close match, though. Just kind of ran away with it.
That kind of really hurt.
This Omni Knight too, doing a lot of heals there. All right, take this puck.
A game of some sort?
Still looking for that timber, baby. Come on. Oh well. Get another level 2 puck. What's going on? There we go.
I pupate anew.
Ugh.
Oops, I accidentally sold my clockwork instead of recalling them.
You might be getting down to it here.
Yeah, it's not looking great. I'm gonna try repositioning my units here, see if that makes a difference. I'm sure I do not have optimal. This Brave Shrine just wrecked me.
Where is he on the list?
He is
he's
right there.
Wow.
Oh no, Brad.
No!
Things look not great.
You wanted to say dire.
I did, and I decided not to.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
So this is it.
Timber, 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 timber. Ah!
All or nothing. This triple timber is gonna make all the difference. Oh, so this will be a level 3 timber.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. At least you can go out in style.
All right.
Is that using like a Arcana? Does timber have an Arcana?
Yeah. So like the different levels are different cosmetics.
Okay.
Basically, and like the fancier ones are the higher level ones.
Oh, does the donkey health actually just reflect your
yes.
player health? I didn't realize that. All right, Timber.
Oh, you can do it.
Tank that damage.
Oh, he's got 3 rings of health too.
Oh
like,
man, dude, wow. Okay. Oh, he's getting stunned a lot. No.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh,
he just got bursted
jeez.
down. Holy crap.
Yeah, this guy's got
Wow.
last place,
Oh, well,
Brad.
that's all right. It was a valiant effort.
It was, and you know, this game is a lot about kind of going with the flow. Like I said, you go in with a strategy, it looks good for a couple rounds, and then you can have the rug kind of pulled out from under you if you're not quick enough to adapt. I'm pretty sure I could have done something differently in rounds like 4 through 6 there when I had that advantage. I could have maybe, you know, gone for some more tanky units up front to protect my weaker guys and stuff like that. But yeah, so this is Dota 2 Auto Chess. It's really, I'm really into it. You can play it completely free, even if you've never played Dota. You just load it up and go to the arcade tab. I think if you're into strategy games, it's got some real depth to it that I was not expecting.
So it seems like having that Dota 4 knowledge would be pretty important, though.
Totally.
Just for having the background on what units do and so forth.
Yeah, you can like, so you know, with any custom game like this, you can create a custom lobby. So if you wanted to just like, you know, I can go in here. What is this called? Dota Auto Chess. I can just make a lobby with no other people. Oh, well, I'm in the game right now.
So you can just go in and mess around without...
So yeah, you can like go in. It'll load real quick since I'm the only one. And just kind of like, you know, study the units and I don't actually know how play with one person it would work, but like if you wanted to get a couple, oh, did I do Battle of Mirkwood?
Maybe.
Well, you know what I'm saying. You can go in with like a couple people and just like futz around and not have to worry about your ranking and all that.
That seems important just because there was just such a god-awful amount of information you need to absorb.
Like when I pulled up that list of all the units, it was just completely overwhelming.
Yeah. Well, thank you for showing me this. I am glad I know what it is. I will never play it.
Yeah.
Like I'm glad to see exactly what this is, and I understand why people are into it. But God, it's a lot to learn.
It totally is. And you know, like I said earlier, there's plenty of people streaming this. A lot of like Dota players with Dota knowledge who talk really wisely about the game. If you're kind of interested in seeing somebody else who really knows the game play it, check those out for sure. But
yeah, I'm curious to see if like Valve gets behind this or if any other developers come along and kind of like try to make their own version of this.
There was actually a 10-cent survey that went out saying, are you interested in us creating a game like Dota Auto Chess?
Yeah, that's exactly what I expected.
And in the developer AMA, somebody asked like, have you seen this? And they're like, we're well aware of that and have no current plans to partner with anyone else to make an official Dota Auto Chess game.
Yeah, this definitely feels like it's picking up the kind of buzz that precedes this becoming more of a real, you know, actual video game.
Yeah, like a standalone
that makes money.
But
kind of the way Dota did.
Yeah.
Ages ago.
Yeah, it's cool. It's really neat. I'm glad that there is still a scene for this sort of thing.
Yeah,
it seems to die out.
It's kind of encouraging just to see something popular come out of this out of this mod interface finally.
Yeah, well, thanks for checking out Dota Auto Chess, Brad.
All right, I'm going to go pupate over here by myself. Thank you.